Hi and welcome to Know It. Today we shall continue with chapter number 3, pair of linear equations in two variables of class 10 CBSE NCERT syllabus. Elimination method. This is the simplest and most commonly used method in solving linear equations. Not only in this chapter, but wherever you get to solve linear equations like quadratic equations, coordinate geometry, statistics and so on. Now let's see what are all the steps involved in elimination method. The first step is multiply both or any one of the equations to make the coefficients of one variable equal. Suppose I have an equation 3x plus 5y is equal to 8 and 2x plus 2y is equal to 4. Now I want to eliminate this x variable. I can do that only if the coefficients are equal. Now I have a 3 here and 2 here. How do I get this equal? I just have to multiply 3 by 2. So what would be the answer? 6. So if I get a 6 here, 6x here and 6x here also, then I can easily eliminate this variable. So what I need to do is I have to multiply this by 2. One more thing is, if I am going to multiply this by 2, I will have to multiply the whole equation by 2. Okay, whenever you do a change for solving an equation, whenever you do some operation, then you will have to do it for the whole equation on the left hand side as well as on the right hand side to balance the equation. So I will have to multiply the whole equation by 2 to get a 6 here. So my answer here will be 3 into 6 is 3 into 2 is 6x plus 5 2s are 10y is equal to 8 2s are 16. Now to get a 6 here, I will have to multiply this by 3. So I will multiply the whole equation by 3. So here this is 6x plus 6y is equal to 3 is 12. This will be my new set of equations. Suppose if I have another set of equation like 2x minus 8y is equal to 10 and 3x plus 4y is equal to 7. Here I want to eliminate this y variable. I have an 8 here and a 4 here. 8 is a multiple of 4 also. So what I need to do is I can multiply this by 2 to get an 8 here. That way I can directly cancel the y variable. I don't have to touch this equation at all. Okay. So whenever you get something like this, you can easily multiply that equation alone. So here I can multiply this by 2. So this equation remains the same. 2x minus 8y is equal to 10 and this becomes 3 2s are 6, 6x plus 4 2s are 8y is equal to 7 2s are 14. This will be my next set of equations. Okay, now that was step 1. Step 2 is add or subtract these equations so that that particular variable which is now equal gets eliminated. Okay, so I have these two equations. Let's write it here. 6x plus 10y is equal to 16 and 6x plus 6y is equal to 12. Now I have to eliminate this x variable. That is why I have multiply this by 3 and 2. Okay, so now to eliminate this, what I need to do is I have to add or multiply. Now the question arises whether what operation will I do, whether I have to add or minus, subtract these equations. See, whenever you see a plus sign in both the terms, you can directly subtract these equations. What will happen if I subtract? I will have to change the sign of the second equation for all the three terms. So here this becomes minus 6x, this becomes minus 6y, and this becomes minus 12. So here plus 6 and minus 6 is 0. So that way I got this x variable cancelled, and I can go ahead with the rest of the other terms. Okay, now same way here I have 2x minus 8y is equal to 10, and 6x plus 8y is equal to 14. Now if I subtract these equations, then the sign will change. This will become minus 8y. So minus and minus will be plus. So I will have to add this 8y plus 8y is equal to 16 will be my answer. But I don't want that. I want to get a 0 here to eliminate this. So I can just leave it like this and cancel it, because this already has a minus and plus sign. So 8 minus 8 is 0. So I got a 0 here. Okay, and then I can do the rest of the terms according to the signs they have. Okay, now so the basic idea here is, if you see a plus sign in both the terms, then you can subtract the equations, and if you see a minus and plus sign, you can just add the equations. Okay, now our step 3 is solve the equations to get the value of the other variable. Now I'll do it here as well. I have cancelled this x variable. Now all that I'm left with is 10 and 6. So 10 minus 6 is 4y, then 16 minus 12 is again is equal to 4. So y is equal to 4 divided by 4 goes one time, so y is equal to 1. This is my answer for y variable. And same way here, this got cancelled, so here 2 and 6 is there, plus and plus is plus, so 2 plus 6 is 8x is equal to 10 plus 14 is 24. Now x is equal to 24 divided by 8, this goes 3 times, so x is equal to 3. Now we have the value for y variable for these set of equations and x variable for these set of equations. Okay, so that way we got the value for the other variable. Now we need to go to step 4 to find the value for the other variable. So step 4 is substitute the value of x or y, whichever you obtained in either of the equations, to get the value of the other variable. So we have y is equal to 1 for the first set of equations and x is equal to 3 for the second set of equations. We just have to substitute this value as we do in substitution method. We have to substitute this value in any of these equations to get the value of the other variable. So we have y is equal to 1 here, so let's substitute. Let's take the first equation for this, 6x plus 10 to y. In place of y I will have 1, then 16. Now 6x plus 10 into 1 is 10 is equal to 16. 6x is equal to 16 plus 10 becomes minus 10. 6x is equal to 16 minus 10 is 6. x is equal to 6 divided by 6. This goes here to the right hand side, it becomes a dividend, so cancel 1 times, so x is equal to 1. This will be my answer for x. So for our first set of equations, we have got the value x is equal to 1. Okay, so same way you can do for the another set of equation also. So that way our 4 steps are over. So this was the elimination method. Let's do exercise number 3.4 in our next video. Until then, keep practicing. Bye bye.